Gotta wait, cause my game crashed. Gotta wait, cause my game crashed. Okay, I think we're back. Are we back? Is the stream back now? Is it back? Is it back? Is it back? Is it back? Hey, okay, thank you, Bed Love. Let's play. Sorry, my game just crashed. I don't know why, it just crashed. Yeah. So, I guess the autosave would be where we should go. Hopefully it doesn't crash again. That would be really shitty.
That co-appearance was like a dream come true.
God of energy, Inti, Pachaka Max!
Wait, the Ferris wheel?
I wish you luck with the investigation. I'm rooting
He didn't want to go to the station!
To you this way.
The bat's 490 code. I solved it.
He didn't want to go to the station, so he crashed the game. Oh my gosh, he solved it. Oh, that was so fucking big brain. I didn't even know. I didn't think of that.
I heard about it last night on the news. Truly,
skip everything.
I am Chikara.
Gotta do everything again. Let me just rush this.
We made what?
Okay, wait. I want to click everything again. I'm sorry, I have to do it. Test tools. Okay. Okay, I'll do a quick save. Just to make sure nothing bad happens and we don't have to do everything again. There we go. Alright, you're coming with me!
Were you think you're...
Okay.
Do you
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Oh, wink sync. Bam!
Wait.
Mr. Chikara, can you accompany me to the station?
Stop there. We'll save right here. Okay. Can we go to the station, please?
What?
I do.
Hopefully this time we can go. Abyss Headquarters, 6:45 p.m. Look how big his head is. Alright. Ah! My Tamagotchi's ready. Okay. What should I do if an old guy attacks me? Epic gas worm. Crush his throat! Here's Tempo. Not for amateurs. There might be After Effects. Okay. No shelf, Tango nose. What about the weird locker with the lady?
Excuse me.
Hello?
Could you go buy some soy sauce for me?
I'm sorry, I'm a bit busy right
I
now.
thought I just heard something.
Ah, you mean the cleaning lady.
Oh, it's just the cleaning lady. Wait, what? No, I'm okay.
I'll let you be my chair once this case is solved. Alright, boss. Where is Mr. Date?
Who knows? He went off somewhere right after you left.
He's probably playing the nipple guessing game at some cabaret club in Nakamaguro right about now.
What game is
He's
that?
on vacation, so I'm sure he's taking a load off while he can.
No, he's taking a load off, alright.
The nipple game is a game in which a man asks a woman to guess where their nipple is while their shirt is on, even if it's a guy asking a girl to do it. It's kinda problematic. Any progress with the investigation?
There hasn't been any progress yet. The people over at HQ are totally incompetent. They must have had stuffed with fermented beans or something. I gave Chikara the usual medicine to put him to sleep.
Are you sure that's okay?
What do you mean?
I mean, maybe there are legality issues.
Oh, don't worry about that. The higher-ups will take care of it for me.
Yeah. Shizui Kuranushi. Why are you here?
Why do you ask? I'm the engineer of Abyss. Of course I'm always here.
About Chikara.
I got Tama's report. The QR video seems to be the key to solving this case. And she believes Chikara is linked to the Bats 490 video, which is a striking similarity.
He's extremely suspicious. He must be the culprit.
I think it's a bit early for that conclusion.
But he said he didn't know about the video, right? If he's willing to lie about one thing, he's willing to lie about everything.
I still think that's a bit unreasonable.
What
In
else?
any case, shall we get started?
Oh, I wasn't ready, but okay.
Ryuki, you know what to do.
Do I? Do I know?
Sync with him.
Okay. Time to duel.
Ryuki, this isn't your first time sinking. You've delved into Somnia many times in the past 6 months.
6 months, so he's been working for Abyss for 6 months at this point.
So I'm sure you know without me telling you, but...
I can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes. It's alright, I know.
Okay then, let's begin.
Pop, 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 pop. Here we go. Half a body.
What is this place?
It looks like something made by an older generation of CG technology.
Back when it was still hyped up as groundbreaking, huh? Hey, did you see someone just now?
I did.
Looks suspicious.
Why don't we ask that person there about it?
Who?
You must have a lot of questions, like, what happened to your other half?
Not really.
Must be hard to walk. Bench pressing must be tough too.
You really want me to ask about that stuff?
Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
Hey, isn't benching kinda hard?
Hey, why are you talking to a statue?
Damn it, Ryuki. Stop wasting my time. We can only be in Somnium for 6 minutes.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Damn it, damn it. This is getting out of hand.
That's Chikara. Tama, follow him.
Here we go.
On this side, my genius left brain harnessing my processing power. On this side, my brilliant right brain within which my creativity is boundless. The very layout of this facility itself, mimicking my brain, will serve as inspiration for my masterpiece.
What's going on here?
I need to be careful. I can't get too close.
Now, this. Bionic Body's accidental biology. The Bionic Body Creation Program.
Bio what?
BBAB.
The logical center of the left brain and the creative center of the right. By combining them, I can create a superhuman. Whew, wouldn't want that getting out. I hope I never see you again. Goodbye.
No, he ran off.
Chikara in this dream world is just as bonkers as he is in real life.
Yeah, he's kind of crazy.
Looks like he doesn't want anyone in this room.
Yeah, you can tell by the conscious antibody in front of the door.
Conscious antibody?
They're an embodiment of a sync subject's caution. When you try to access information that the sync E is trying to hide, it overstimulates the synapse. That makes the body emit a ton of norepinephrine, which creates a conscious antibody within the somnium.
Well, what does this conscious antibody do?
Locked away.
You see how it says instant death on his crotch
What?
there? If I touch him, a massive delay spike will occur in the sync information transfer system.
Which means...
Touch him and our available time in Somnium drops like crazy.
Got it. But how do we get into the room without getting past our do not touch power stance man friend here?
Well, we just need to get rid of the conscious antibody somehow.
What if we use that device that Chikara was using to move instant death power stance man?
I'm sorry, instant death power stance man?
Yeah, I thought that was a pretty appropriate name for him.
Anyway, let's check the device first. Looks like the power is out.
Let's start by activating the device.
Yeah, let's go.
Somnium scan, activate.
Prism power! Mental lock. 1, 2, 3, 4 locks. Okay, 4 locks. There's no doubt Chikara is hiding something. Open a door to expose what he is hiding.
The lock on that door is open. Past that is a stone statue with no power.
Power? On a stone statue?
This is Chikara's Somnium. You don't have to think about the logic. Anyway, that door. Let's head past it to the stone statue.
Use the joinder and create a... Alright, we have a key. So...
It's not going to move because it's not activated.
In order to activate it...
According to the scan, past the door is a stone statue without power.
We don't have any other leads, so let's head to that statue.
Alright, I just wanted to click it.
They go to outer space by using rockets to breach the atmosphere of Earth. They are highly intelligent and athletic, which allows them to move in zero-gravity environments with ease. They are required to have high mental fortitude to live in outer space, much of which is still unknown to us.
Further than us all, they've flown.
Makes you want to wax poetic, I see.
15 eyeballs.
They investigate ancient ruins in order to uncover what Earth looked like in the past. They not only require a scholar's knowledge, but also the decision-making ability to avoid traps placed in ancient ruins.
Just like that one professor.
Yeah, the guy with the whip that got chased by that big stone ball.
Oh, I thought it was metal.
Was it?
Okay.
Those who catch fish in bodies of water such as oceans or rivers. They are knowledgeable about the ecology of fish and have many skills that aid them in catching their target. They go out to the ocean pretty much every day, have incredible navigating skills, and a sturdy body.
Sea peoples.
You mean the guys from 1200 AD? Supposedly, they were wiped out by a rival Mediterranean kingdom. Not much is known about them.
Huh?
Last one. I know we wasted like 40 seconds.
A warrior of the Maasai tribe, a nomadic tribe who predominantly live in Kenya and Tanzania. They have great physical ability and are skilled with spears. They are capable of fighting wild beasts like lions. Among Maasai warriors, those who jump the highest receive the greatest praise.
They're famous for their jumping skills.
If they can beat a lion with spears or their bare hands, they must be really strong.
Ryuki, you have 5 minutes left.
Ah,
This
okay.
door's open.
Is this even a door? It's so thin.
That's just how it is in this world. Don't worry about it. Let's go.
Oh, it moves sideways.
We're here.
That's the stone statue without power. Let's get closer and check it.
Use the machine in the center, join the two stone statues, and create a transcendental superhuman. Transcendental superhuman.
Off and on. Is this the switch for the statue?
How do we turn this on?
Turn it on.
Why don't you feel around that area?
What area?
Whatever feels right, Tama.
Tama, no!
The robot arm control PC has been activated.
Here we go. Experimental device. Let's go. Activate right front temporal lobe statue.
It's on. You're amazing, Tama.
It says, not available, stone statue activated. Wait, so is it on or off?
Maybe you need to flip the switches for all the statues.
Right. According to the Somnium scan, there are multiple statues. But let's head back to the device first.
How did you know there was a switch there? How did you know?
She didn't. She just touched the pin.
Let's go back to the device.
Oh, wait. Can't we go to the other small room from this room?
How would you do that? It's too high. I can't.
Human, your powers. You can too, if you wanted to. Alright, let's go.
We can go through here. Let's go.
BBAB activating. In this experiment, you can combine two different brains with different functions to create a new human life form. Beginning experiment. Please select left brain function.
We just need to choose the left and right brain and combine them like Chikara did.
What can we choose from?
Left, Maasai warrior, fisherman, and A. Right side was astronaut and archaeologist.
Astronaut.
We can combine different brain functions of the left and right brains and create a new human with characteristics from both.
It seemed like Chikara used that to gain some kind of power earlier.
We need to jump.
So creating a new human means gaining some kind of superhuman ability.
And you select that power.
Wait.
On this?
We want the jump. What was the jump? We want the Maasai warrior. And...
Oh, I remember seeing another room next to the small room we were in earlier.
Yeah, it was too high, so I couldn't reach.
Maybe we have to give you a power that'll help you get up there.
Worth a shot.
Beginning experiment. Please select left brain function.
The room was high and far. By combining two brain functions that'll allow us to move that distance.
What do you choose, Ryuki?
Maasai warrior.
Please select right brain function.
Astronaut.
Left, Maasai warrior. Right, astronaut selected. Starting experiment.
What's going on?
Experiment successful.
Just like I expected.
Combined, a Maasai warrior's leg strength and the atmosphere-piercing power of an astronaut to gain superhuman leg strength.
Tama, you okay?
I have goosebumps.
It said you gained superhuman leg strength.
Maybe we can get to that other room using that power.
That might be it. Let's give it a shot.
Alright. Just look around. There's a secret or anything. You never know.
This door isn't locked.
Okay, let's go.
Four minutes now.
This way.
All right, let's go.
Okay, ready.
Ba-bam! Uh-oh.
The experiment worked! Happy Chikara. Chikara Horatori has done it again! Oh, the epigenetic ecstasy!
What are we even watching right now?
Oh,
By stimulating the DNA correlating to high leg strength through imagination, it caused a slight transformation in the base sequence. This small change has allowed for surpassing the limit of telomeres. What a wonderful world! We can do anything in this simulation world. There are no limits.
So every
Ah,
time
why is skipping? I guess that works out.
we do something right, we have to watch this creepy old dude ascend into the sky.
You want to join?
Hell no.
Alright. What's this?
A stone statue without power.
Activate it.
This stone statue is a racer.
If they mean an autosport driver, those guys are incredibly skilled. They have to make split-second decisions.
That skill might be beneficial in other areas than driving, too.
Not to mention, there is a car right there.
I see. Using the driving skill.
But look, that says trap. Driving skill alone might not be enough.
Maybe we can combine it with a brain function that's good at avoiding traps.
I don't remember seeing anything like that.
Anyway, let's head back to the central room.
Alright. Super reaction by the person trapped by 6. Number 7th sense. They who traverse experience it. Oh! Sorry, gotta play with my Tamagotchi. What rank do you like? Phantom! The name is like a battle robot. Okay, I didn't know what that even meant. So I picked it. Alright. Gotta go back down.
This door is open.
I wonder if we can go to the central room.
Let's go find out.
We're here.
Looks like we can open it from this side now.
Okay. So we want the green door. Alright. Lock. So, we've got to go back up. Just to save time, because we can't keep looking at them. So what's good at traps? Capable of fighting. Navigating. Oh. Scholar. Yeah, the archaeologist. Okay. What's back there? Why?
Current ability is left.
Ah, sorry, I wasted time.
Beginning experiment.
The car from earlier. And what to do about the trap?
What do you think fits best?
Racer.
Please select right brain function.
Archaeologist.
Left. Racer. Right. Archaeologist. Starting experiment. Experiment successful. Come to gain movie combined. A racer's driving skill and an archaeologist's knack for dodging traps.
Movie protagonist superhuman driving skills.
Superhuman driving skills.
Guess it's time for love, Dr. Jones.
That should help us dodge any traps.
That's so antiquated. Nowadays, sports cars go up against nuclear submarines.
Oh well, this is Shikara's preference. Now let's go back to the room with the car.
Think we can get there from the passage we came from?
Yeah, that should lead you there directly.
You have 3 minutes left, Ryuki. Focus.
I'm focusing! Green door.
We can go through here. Let's go.
Alright.
Alright, get in.
I'll avoid any traps with elegance and grace.
What?
Huh?
Whoa! That's the trap?
I could have done this on my own.
Tama! Behind you!
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Hold it! Wait! No! I can't do this!
Haha.
Saitama! The road!
What about the road?
There is no road!
Ah! What are we gonna do?
Step on it!
On what?
The gas! The gas!
Go fast!
The gas! Okay!
We did it!
The experiment worked! Oh, happy Chikara.
Just rearrange a little bit. Pillow can go on the floor. There you go. Put the controller there for weight instead. Alright.
Chikara Horatori has done it again! Oh, the epigenetic ecstasy! The corpus callosum is here represented by a treacherous ancient ruin. A theory that links this complex and bizarre passage is now complete. But this should be theoretically impossible. No, there is no impossible in this world. Oh, this is not good. Not good indeed.
Kara! Ew!
Why don't you think of it as some kind of reward cutscene?
The fact that I have to force myself to think that already makes it not a reward.
Almost there. We're like 4 minutes, 2 minutes. Turn it on.
Let's turn it on.
Got it.
Yay! Okay. One more lock. We need to activate the left lobe.
This stone statue is a gambler.
I guess that means they have guts.
So this gambler is known for winning bets when the chips are down.
That must mean they can win the big ones without flinching.
Now, let's head back to the central room.
You don't look for it. You can get can be by any person. Hang on. I didn't do any of the keys. I haven't done any of them, I only done one. Am I supposed to keep looking around? But I got the answers. Go into the green door, I suppose.
We can go through here. Let's... So?
Go! It's me, Chikara.
What the hell?
This is no good. No good. No! Yes, yes, yes!
Ah, what are you doing?
Let's test this. Chikara's right brain reselection.
Reselection? Oh.
What's happening?
He took half of it.
The room flew away.
The experiment worked. Oh, happy Chikara. Chikara Horatori has done it again. Oh, the epigenetic ecstasy. This right brain reselection is a function that blows away my past. The past I don't want anyone to see. My right brain can be shuffled back into the deck. Goodbye, forbidden memory.
What are we gonna do?
When we drove through the passageway, Chikara said, theoretically impossible and not good. So maybe we did something he wasn't expecting. If we use the device to combine two different brain functions, we might be able to find a way.
If we can prevent Chikara from using his right brain reselection thing, we might be able to make it to the room.
He said something about a memory he doesn't want to be seen.
Alright.
Yeah, but how will we stop Chikara?
There was something hidden in the room we were in earlier. If only we could pull it back somehow.
We need a big idea here.
Beginning experiment. Please select.
Alright, so we have the gambler brain. I don't know what side that goes on. Left, okay. Warrior fisherman. What's NA? Not available. See people? Any skills?
Left brain function.
Fisherman? Or just gambler?
Please select right brain function.
Gambler.
Left, NA. Right, gambler. So starting experiment.
Oh, right.
Error.
Ah! It should have been fisherman.
It's an error.
I guess NA isn't a job.
I wonder what it's for.
What were we supposed to...
Well, we want to get back that room that flew away.
Something that's
Fisherman.
good at casting and...
Yeah, that sounds right. Thinking outside the box a little. What skill is good at getting something far away?
You only have 2 minutes. Hurry, Ryuki.
I'm trying.
Get that room back.
Aim and pull.
Oh, okay. We can aim for and pull the room that flew away.
Beginning. Please select.
Gambler.
Left, fisherman. Right, gambler selected. Starting experiment. Experiment successful. Combined, a tuna fisherman's pulling skill and a gambler's ability to make the right choice to obtain superhuman luck.
Luck. Is this gonna do anything?
Well, try it. Let's fish back the room that flew away.
Hope it's not a Magikarp.
How's it going?
That's all I've found in Pokemon so far when I try fishing.
I think I got something.
That must be it. Reel it in.
Yeah.
The experiment worked! Oh, happy Chikara. Chikara Horadori has done it again! Oh, the genetic ecstasy. Good. The memory I want to leave behind has already been shuffled.
Where are you going?
Oh.
Wait.
And this memory's no good either. I thought I deleted it. Oh. If you succeed with the Eternal Youth experiment, my memory will be discovered.
Chikara's memory was replaced with something else.
But it got replaced with another memory he didn't want seen. It might be worth looking into.
Chikara said that if the Eternal Youth experiment is successful, his memory will be discovered.
So if we complete the research on that device...
we might be able to defeat Instant Death Power Stance Man over there and get into the room he's guarding.
Right.
That stone statue is a little different.
Yeah, you're right. Let's go.
Shit. Okay. There.
That stone statue has...
Chikara's face hastily slapped on.
Chikara said that using Purge, he can create an ageless and undying body.
But if we use the stone statue...
Turn it on.
Oh no.
That's the problem.
Seeing this face... Are you sure about turning it on?
You've invested too much already. There's no other way.
Fine, okay.
Oh, it just clicked in my head, turning it on. Oh no. Mental Lock 3.
Oh, you didn't want to touch the crotch because of Chikara's face, huh?
My theory is almost complete. The creator of a man who is... Okay. So...
It would be nice to create eternal youth and life.
And something that will let us get rid of Instant Death Power Stance Man over there.
Beginning experiment. Please select left brain function.
NA.
Please select
Chikara.
left NA. Right Chikara. Select. Starting experiment. Error.
It's an error.
I guess NA isn't a job.
I wonder what it's for.
I don't have enough time.
The person who's most obsessed with eternal youth and life is...
Another function that'll allow us to deal with Instant Death Power Stance Man.
Beginning experiment.
Where's the text?
Please select left. Please select right. Left, right. Starting.
Come on!
Experiment successful. Combined. A Maasai warrior's battle skill and Chikara's genetic engineering knowledge to create an undying and unaging warrior.
Funny that the machine is on a first-name basis with Chikara.
Now we can finally beat up Instant Death Power Stance Man.
All right, let's go.
You have a minute left.
Let's go.
Go, Tama.
Let's go! Now! We did it!
Let's go.
The experiment worked. Oh, happy, happy, happy. Why should humans die? What a waste it is to perish. The research results are splendid. But now is Not the time. Not now. Not now.
If Chikara gets in our way again, no amount of time is enough time. Let's go.
Running out of time.
The stone statue is Chikara's memory that he doesn't want to be seen.
Turn it on.
A 9 stone statue.
9. 9 in Roman numerals.
What is the significance of 9?
Maybe he has 9 mistresses.
Or maybe he's being sued by 9 people.
This stone statue. Maybe we use a brain function again.
Should we go back to the central device?
Don't have time.
Let's do it.
I don't have time. Oh. What's up, Tamagotchi? Soft. Cool. I can't expect that. I don't have
We can
time.
go through here.
Ryuki, less than 30 seconds left.
Did you decide what 2 brain functions you will combine?
Yeah. This should do it.
Beginning experiment. Please select left brain function.
I don't know. You didn't tell me.
Please select right brain function. Left, NA, right, 9 selected. Starting experiment.
This again?
What? Why?
Ah! 9! So that's why I said 9. I see.
Experiment successful.
Nice at laws. Nice.
Ryuki, this is...
I know. That's 490.
Yay! That was hard. Ryuku Chapter 1, Ought to Know, February 11th. Night, Japan branch, 8:05 p.m.
Welcome. I am the president of the Japanese Knights at Law's branch, Tokiko Shigure.
Oh, I know who. I remember. Oh, I remember. They are in control of the thing that we use to develop Iber and everything.
I apologize for visiting so late at night. I'm from the Metropolitan Police Department.
Mr. Ryuki, is it? Mamoru, my secretary, has already informed me. I hear you've come to ask about Jin Furue's murder.
This is the president's office on the top floor of the building containing the Japanese branch of Knives Outlaws, commonly known as Knives. When I synced with Chikara earlier, Tama and I saw something in his Somnium. Someone who looked like they were in Knives was making the Bats 490 video. And that's why we ended up here. We came to the president's office to talk to the top level of Knives. Wait. Statue. It's not a river. Go with pond for now.
That's the Nanyapul X, the symbol of Knives.
Nanyapul means consisting of 9. You know how there's single, double, triple? Nanyapul is the 9th.
So Nanyapul X means 9 X's?
Seems so.
Did you know that Nizatlaws is derived from 9-exit lozenge?
9-exit lozenge.
Lozenge referring to a diamond shape. In other words, Nizatlaws means the 9 X's of the diamond.
That's clever. Ah. You're Tokiko's secretary?
Yeah, but I'm also her bodyguard. I used to be a bodyguard for a certain politician until the end of last year. He was a
I
piece of
remember.
human garbage. I slugged him in the face and resigned. Then ended up here thanks to an acquaintance introducing me.
I remember you.
Something funny. There, I said it. Your badge.
That's something phony.
What is this? A vaudeville routine? That wasn't funny at all.
I was only hired recently. I don't know much about it, really.
I'm not gonna do that. I'll talk to you first. I can only do it once a day, so I can't do it to both of them.
I had a very hard time finding the place. After all, Knives is a secret organization hidden from the public.
It's a good thing Boss just happened to know someone who knew this location. Otherwise, we would have been out of luck.
Even after I got inside the building, it wasn't easy. The guards, the security gates. If I hadn't met Mamoru at the entrance, I probably wouldn't even have made it to this office.
I know about Abyss, and I know it's trustworthy. That's why I let you through to talk to the president.
Anyway, I was surprised. I had heard of Knives, a secret organization, but I thought it was just an urban legend. I can't believe it actually exists.
Yes, there has been all sorts of gossip about us. Some claim we're a secret society of Satanists, or that we have something to do with a sequence of binary code that came from space. But that's all nonsense. Made-up stories that become more and more embellished as they were passed on. Rumors are quite a terrifying thing. Knives is a perfectly legitimate ideological society. Our headquarters are located in New York, with many branches in cities throughout the world. This is one such branch. This is a common misconception, but Knives is not a religious organization. We are a group of like-minded individuals who act together based on a certain understanding of the universe.
And that is?
The simulation theory. Have you heard of it?
That the world is an artificial simulation of reality created by someone or something. That's the theory.
You're saying everything in this world we're living in isn't real?
Yes. It's a false world constructed with specific rules by a program. And if it is made by a program, there must by necessity be imperfections, edges, or seams. To find these seams, or to create them, is our objective.
Why would you do that?
If you tear at the seams of a cloth, it will unravel, and a hole will be created. Thusly, we will tear at the seams of the program until it is unraveled, and its people are emancipated. That is our ultimate goal.
This old hack has completely lost it.
How will you tear at the seams of the world?
The intersection between the warp and weft. That's where the seam can occur.
I don't understand.
You will someday. It is a prophecy. It will be fulfilled eventually.
What is that?
It's a hand sign we use. It's meant to resemble the sign behind me.
The hand sign is supposed to be the symbol behind Tokito. Actually, I see. Yeah. Okay, what were you doing around 6 AM on the 9th?
Judging by the way you asked that, I assume that's Jin's estimated time of death?
Well, yes.
I was in Okinawa from the night of the 8th. I had a seminar to attend on the 9th and 10th. I returned to Tokyo late last night.
I checked the logs for hotels and airports, for smartphone access points, and the security footage for each location. It's true that Tokiko was in Okinawa from the 8th to the 10th.
So she has an alibi.
As long as you presume Jin's body wasn't brought back with her from Okinawa.
That's 490.
Considering the fact that you are here, I assume it would be pointless to hide it. Indeed. I had my subordinates create that video. Bats 490 was an ARG. Just a game, but there was a high-level encryption hiding a message within. We have been seeking high IQ individuals with the capability to decode it. The purpose was to recruit them into NICE.
So this QR video was made for the same reason?
I am aware of that video. I saw it on the news. However, it's completely unrelated to NICE. I assume someone made it with the intent to imitate Bats 490.
What do you think, Tama?
Hard to say on that alone.
Chikara?
Do you mean the man from Horodori Institute of Genetics?
So you do know him. I'm actually here because of a tip I got from him.
Chikara is under arrest?
No, he was just released earlier. We didn't have enough evidence to keep him detained.
I see.
Relationship.
Chikara is a former member of NICE, though this was over 20 years ago. When he left us, he became an avid believer in the Order of Percent.
Order of Percent?
It's an organization that split off from NICE. You could say they are a sect. The Order of Percent is a religious sect, whereas we are an ideological society. Despite our common roots, we are heading in completely different directions.
Then how did Chikara know that NICE created Bats 490?
I wouldn't know about that. Perhaps he asked an acquaintance from NICE. By the way, would you mind if I asked you a question?
What is it?
Are you perhaps a Freyer?
Freyer?
Yeah, it was on the QR code. Wait, I thought I heard that somewhere before.
I am asking the person within you.
Me?
What?
I will ask you one more time. Are you a Freyer?
No.
I see. Then I must have been mistaken.
What is a Freyer? Frey. Right. I remember now.
It was written on that sign.
Frey to free. Frey can mean fight, but it can also mean to wear out or tear.
Remember what Tokiko said. Their ultimate goal is to break down this world and emancipate its people.
Miss Shigure, are you sure NICE didn't make the QR video?
We did not.
But the word Frey was written on that sign in the QR code.
We of NICE are only involved in Bats 490, which we created half a year ago. We are not the ones who created the QR video. The word Frey being displayed on that sign must be a coincidence.
That can't be just a coincidence.
Oh, but it can. After all, we are living in nothing but a simulation. A false world created by a program. And such programs always have some glitches lurking under the surface. We call such glitches seams. Coincidences like this are a manifestation of such glitches. Proof of imperfection. Proof of the seams. The appearance of Jin's corpse is also likely to be an example of such phenomenon.
What?
Are you familiar with the Philadelphia experiment?
It's a top-secret military experiment that's said to have taken place in the American city of Philadelphia on October 28, 1943. A powerful electromagnetic wave was fired towards the USS Eldridge, a destroyer-class warship. Supposedly, the reason for doing this was to conceal the ship from showing up on radar. But as soon as the experiment began, something strange happened. The Eldridge was enshrouded in a greenish mist, then vanished. Afterward, it appeared at a military port in Norfolk, nearly 200 miles away from the shipyard in Philadelphia. Sometime later, it reappeared in its original position again.
So you're saying it teleported?
Well, it's nothing but an urban legend. Just an occult story with low credibility.
I relate Tama's story directly to Tokiko.
Yes, exactly. However, the story doesn't end there. When the USS Eldridge returned to Philadelphia, there were several sailors on board, but some of them had melted like a rotten banana, while others ended up with their bodies entirely burned and blackened. Others were said to have merged with the steel hull, their bodies having become a piece of the ship. Does that sound familiar?
You mean Jin? Are you saying his right half teleported here?
It isn't impossible. If a seam was torn, that is.
Impossible.
Yoyaki Park. 9? No. 10. Or 5.
You like this park, don't you, Ryuki?
I feel calm when I'm around nature. It's like I can feel the buzz inside me quieting down. Tama, what do you think about what Tokiko said earlier? Is something like teleportation really possible?
Hey, come on. I told you the Philadelphia experiment is just an urban legend.
How else can you explain what happened with Jin? We can't deny that his right half suddenly appeared out of nowhere.
Jeez. Then why don't we find out for ourselves?
What do you mean? You want to go to the studio right now?
No need. Just close your eyes.
My eyes?
Just do it!
Okay.
Hi, Soup. I'll hydrate right now. Hang on.
What the? Did we teleport here?
Thank you for the hydrate. I was dying. I was dying.
Are you serious?
We're in Studio Devita, aren't we?
It just seems that way. We're not actually there. Last night, I scanned every nook and cranny of the scene. What you're looking at now is what I replicated using that data.
It's so hot today. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Wow. It's like I'm actually there. The corpse looks so real.
Want me to put a mosaic over it?
Yeah.
Uncensored is fine.
How you doing, by the way?
Now, less digressing and more investigating.
I want AC. I'll be right back, everybody. I have to move. I have to move to Soup's house. Yeah, I'm like all day I just felt dead.
Your objective is to solve the mystery behind the sudden appearance of Jin's right half.
Alright, let's start looking around.
Virtual reality activation! Yay! Congrats! Well done! Well done! The VR allows you to walk around the scene and gather information. I'm okay. I got into another fight with homeless people, and today I hurt my foot. And right now I have ice on my foot with a cushion on it, and then my Switch controller on that to put weight on it. Haha. Tama's special vision, Moses X-ray mode, can be applied to everything. Oh, it wasn't my fault, I promise. I was coming home and they were waiting near the door. I think they were waiting for someone to open the door or something so they can get into the building. And as soon as I opened the door, they like rushed behind me and then blocked the door so I couldn't shut it. And then the lady started calling like all her homeless friends to come, and they all like sat in front of the front door, in front of the mailboxes, like smoking and doing drugs. So I had to call the police. That was a day. By changing the special mode, what you can inspect will change. Yeah, I'm okay. They were like, I don't know, it's so shocking when they're aggressive. Utilize this to find the hidden information. By changing the special mode, what you can inspect will change, okay. Oh right, I have a Tamagotchi. What food do you make your visiting friends? Yeah. I don't know. And I called the police, and the lady was like, oh yeah, we'll send someone over to like have a word with you. But they never did. They fucking never did. And that was Friday. Ew, sushi. I voted that I eat. Yay, I got eyeballs. It's happened before as well. I think I might have mentioned it before, where a homeless lady was like sleeping on the stairs outside my flat, and I asked her to leave, and she started shouting at me and swearing at me and telling me to piss off. I became an adult E. Thanks for talking to me so much. Yeah, I have a Tamagotchi. Eyeball strategy guide has been added to the manual in the file. Like every 20 minutes, it will ask me a question. Like you can see it, there's like a timer. And then it will pop up and I have to go like play with it. Like a real Tamagotchi. Okay. Switch mode.
Wow, I can switch to X-ray mode too.
That's because I've gathered all data from the scene.
X-ray. Let's X-ray the corpse.
What's this? There's something inside the body.
3 things catch my attention. First, a mixture of potassium chlorate, sulfur, and red phosphorus. This is probably a fire starter. It would ignite very easily.
So that's why the body exploded. This is a new AI Somnium files. Have you played the first one?
The fuse is coiled up and extends from there. By the way, the fuse includes an oxidizing agent, so it can continue to burn even inside the body. And finally, at the end of the fuse is a powder mixture of iron oxide and aluminum. This is a substance that causes a thermite reaction. When ignited, it creates heat of over 3,000 degrees Celsius and burns violently.
Corpse internals. Inside the corpse is fuel that goes off with even the slightest impact, a fuse, and a substance that causes a thermite reaction. I'm so jealous right now. I wish I had fucking AC. Oh yeah! Scan that code if you can.
I wonder how deep this sign is embedded.
Go, go, go! Do it, do it, do it! Do it! Scan the code, scan the code, scan the code!
What do we do at times like these?
Right, the X-ray.
Oh, X-ray.
The bottom part of the signboard is stuck pretty deep in there.
There's a bit of a curve at the tip. Kind of like a man's... you know what?
Excuse me?
Couldn't you have compared it to a fishhook or something?
Well, it won't come out easily. Whoever stuck it in probably didn't want it pulled out.
Of course not. A signboard would be useless unless it's standing.
It's useless unless it's standing?
Let's not go there.
No, that's not what I meant.
The signboard was stuck into the corpse, so it's difficult to remove. Okay.
Looks like it's there so the performers can check how they look on screen.
Platform. What's over there? What's behind here? I can see the back of the set. There's a bunch of mannequins in there.
These aren't good for much other than for show.
The only good thing I feel like that comes out of like summertime is it's a perfect time to have ice cream. I bought lots of ice cream. I have Ben & Jerry's and the Snickers ice cream bars. Contestant. Screen.
The questions for the quiz also show up here too. Maybe it's for having tea during breaks.
Ow, 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 ow. Stupid toe. Camera. Shown to the entire world through this camera. What do you want me to look at? Again? Right. Oh. Hello. Hello. For the body.
Like I mentioned yesterday, Jin's estimated time of death is 6 o'clock on February 9th. Based on the time his corpse appeared, it should be about 40 hours ago. Rigor mortis seems to be fading already. It's not completely gone yet, but the body has somewhat softened at this point. It should take more time to get to this stage if it's been on a rooftop in the winter. That's why I think this corpse was kept indoors, someplace warm.
Rigor mortis was already fading and the body had somewhat softened by the time it was found.
What's this? Getting a better look at it. It looks like something tied to his waist. It's like a spider's thread. No, even thinner.
So that's what set off the fire.
My analysis concludes that this is a CNT, or carbon nanotube. Graphene sheets with the thickness of a single carbon atom. These were rolled into a cylindrical shape to make these nanotubes. The diameter is about 0.4 nanometers. A single nanometer is 1/1000th of 1 meter, so it's not visible to the naked eye.
What? But I can see it.
That's because this thread is made by bundling multiple CNTs. I've also enhanced your vision so you'd be able to see it. By the way, CNTs are extremely durable. They're elastic and hard to break, and it's said that their theoretical maximum tensile strength is 50 times that of steel. Anyway, where is the other end of the CNT connected?
Up. Where? Coming down. Oh.
That way. Over by that red lamp. What's this?
It's the light switch.
The CNT is tied to it.
The CNT extending from the corpse was threaded through the ceiling beam and tied to the light switch, so when someone turned it on, I guess, then the body set on fire.
Okay, it looks like we're pretty much done investigating here. Using the clues we've gathered so far, we should be able to solve the mystery.
You mean the mystery of how Jin's body appeared? That's what you're talking about, right?
Yep.
The truth reenactment allows you to find the truth with the information you have gathered. Answer Tama's questions with the best answer. Only by correctly answering her questions will the truth be reenacted.
Let's get on that now. First thing, about that power outage when the body appeared. Was it really just a power outage?
I was wondering about that too. The lights came back on way too quickly. Plus, if the power did go out, the stream should have cut out at the same time.
It was the lights that went out.
But the stream went on, no problem.
So it wasn't an outage. The lights were switched off.
So how did the lights get turned off?
Well, I think I know what did it.
That.
That's the switch that powers the lighting.
Yeah, let's not overthink this. Someone simply walked up and flipped this switch.
But no one was near the switch when the lights went out. Let's try to think of something else.
Maybe. Oh. Here.
An electric kettle?
Maybe if someone turned on this kettle while the studio was using its maximum amperage.
But the breaker didn't trip. There must be some other way.
A button.
The answer button by this contestant's seat is actually...
It's not a light switch.
There were bundled CNTs tied to the body. They were routed through the ceiling beams and onto the light switch.
But a dead body can't pull strings.
No, but it can fall. From the ceiling, I mean.
Now that you mention it, I thought I heard something hit the floor right after the lights went out.
The body fell from the ceiling and tugged on the CNT, which caused the light switch to turn off.
So on to the next question. The corpse was hidden up in the ceiling, right? Then how did it fall?
Rigor mortis.
The culprit used the mechanism of the body softening after rigor mortis. The body must have been placed up in the ceiling like a bridge between two beams. It would stay up there while the body is still stiff. But as time passes and rigor mortis lessens, the corpse softens.
And that's what made it fall down. Now for the final question. Why did the body explode and burn?
Well, That can be explained by using the X-ray mode.
Inside the
It's
corpse
because
is
of the
fuel.
contraption set up inside the body. The ignition agent combusted from the impact of the body hitting the ground. The fire went up the coiled fuse and onto the substance that triggered a thermite reaction. The substance was eventually ignited, causing a huge explosion.
So that interval between the fall and explosion was because of the time it took for the fire to reach the end of the fuse. I get it. It was hard to find traces of that trick because it was such an analog method.
The impact of the body, right? Yeah.
Alright, I think we're starting to figure things out here. So you can turn off this VR space now.
No, not yet. That was just a rehearsal. We still have the main show.
What do you mean?
We're recreating the culprit's actions.
Are you telling me to do that?
You're the only actor here, aren't you?
Actor?
Alright, here we go.
So, I'm Tama, the director and camera operator. Now that I'm in the director's chair, I'm not going to tolerate shoddy acting. So keep that in mind.
Are we recording something?
Of course we are. We're testing a theory here, so we need to create something that can be viewed objectively.
I have no idea what you're going on about.
Shut your stupid mouth, you third-rate bit part actor! Are you too much of a moron to figure this out without the director having to tell you everything?
Yeah, Ryuki, shut the fuck up.
But...
Just zip it and play the culprit. If we're doing this, we're going for the Academy Award.
Hang on, I need to pause like 1 minute. Yay, okay, I'm glad you're having a good night out. Have fun and stay safe, and I'll see you later. Bye, Soup. Enjoy your night.
Academy? Like, the nuts?
Enough! Let's get this started! Ready? Action!
Go, go, go!
Hi! I'm, the culprit who killed Jin. Now, prepare to witness an amazing show featuring this corpse.
Not only is your acting amateurish, but I don't even understand what kind of character you're trying to play here.
I am an amateur.
Yeah.
Well, this is just the beginning, so I'll give you a pass for now. Let's start with the positioning of the body. Where and how was it placed?
Well...
Up in the rafters. Rafters? There.
It was right here. The body was placed so it was hung like a bridge between two beams.
You can place it like this because it was stiff from rigor mortis. So that's how they did the light trick.
Carbon nanotubes, CNT, were tied to the body. The CNT went up the beams and extended downward, onto the light switch.
CNT is too thin to be seen with the naked eye, so no one noticed it.
I've got it all set up. Now I just need to wait for the rigor mortis to subside.
Hey, aren't you supposed to be in character?
Boy! I sure hope the corpse gets softer soon!
Ryuki, no.
It needs to be soft and squishy! Like an octopus!
This scene makes no sense. I'm cutting it out.
You made me do it!
And after time passed, rigor mortis began to subside.
Close that, lights off.
The body falls, and the impact sets off the ignition agent inside it. The fire travels up the fuse line.
Soon after, a staff member turns on the lights.
Bam! A body appears, as if it teleported in out of nowhere. Sometime later, the burning fuse inside the body reaches the explosives. That is the truth behind the corpse's sudden appearance and explosion!
Cut! Good work. I got some nice footage of the reenactment.
I still don't understand why the acting was necessary.
Chrissy, wake up!
It all makes sense now.
Haha, right.
That corpse didn't teleport here after all.
Of course it didn't. Though the culprit obviously wanted it to seem that way.
Half of a body just suddenly appearing out of nowhere. Just like the Philadelphia experiment. Someone went through all that trouble to make it look like something strange occurred.
I think they also wanted to draw as much attention as possible to that sign. All so they could spread that QR video.
Yep. About the time rigor mortis would subside.
The culprit must have wanted the body to fall during the live stream, right? It would have been pointless otherwise. But could they really predict when rigor mortis would dissipate so accurately?
The culprit didn't put the corpse up on the ceiling beams while it was completely stiff. It had to have been after the body had started to soften, just slightly. That way, they could estimate that the body would fall in a few hours or so. The stream was scheduled for a whole 6 hours. The culprit was fine as long as the body fell sometime during that period.
Why did the culprit blow up the corpse?
Their goal was to make it seem like a supernatural phenomenon. That's why they couldn't leave the CNT on the scene.
Because it would give away the trick?
Right.
So that's why they caused a thermite reaction and destroyed the CNT.
CNT is highly flammable carbon material. It doesn't stand a chance against 3000 degree temperature, but it bonds with oxygen to create carbon dioxide, which helps extinguish the flame. About the reason the corpse's cross-section was facing downward.
That body fell from the studio ceiling. If it fell sideways when it landed, the culprit's plans would have been ruined.
Yes, like you said, it would have been pointless unless the sign was standing erect. Just like a man's you-know-what.
Again with that joke? Besides, It is not useless when it's not erect.
Exactly.
What?
There was another purpose to the sign. It's the same reason darts and rockets have tails.
I get it. The cut surface would naturally face the ground because of that sign. It was meant to control the body's posture as it fell. So, to wrap it all up, the culprit's motive was to make this seem like a supernatural phenomenon and to spread the QR video, right?
I don't know if that's all there is to it, but probably.
I wonder why Jin was chosen.
Who knows?
Where could his left side be?
It hasn't been found yet. Anyway, starting our search with the people who might have the intel we need is the #1 rule of investigation, right?
Like who?
Jin's right half was up in the studio ceiling the whole time we were shooting the show. There must be someone who knew about it, or at least noticed it.
You mean... the director? Shinpei Wagai?
Right.
Where is he now?
I've tracked him down using his smartphone GPS. He's in Akihabara right now, at the maid cafe Sunfish Pocket.
Oh, with his girlfriend. Ah, question time. How long should whiskey be aged? I don't drink. That's very good. Saves you from seeing your locker covered in your own pee. Wait, let's see my evaluation. Okay, I think that's it. Let's go. To the Sunfish Pocket! 11:30 p.m. Maid Cafe Sunfish Packet. There she is on the wall, right there.
There he is.
Ah, shit.
Huh? What?
Damn.
What? Why are you pulling out a gun? Uh-oh. Ah!
Ryuki!
Oh no.
Ryuki!
You try. Yes, please. Is this the fucking Matrix? Why the fuck were you shooting?
Firing your gun in here? Are you insane? There are customers and staff in here.
My bad.
An apology is not gonna cut it.
Several people have called the authorities. The local police should be here soon.
Hey, can't you just let me go?
What?
I told you, my girl's pregnant, right? I can't go to jail!
Then why the fuck did you do that?
That's why I accepted his offer in the first place. I needed money to take care of my kid.
Accepted whose offer?
Some guy named Terror. I don't know his real name. Haven't seen his face or heard his voice either. All my contact with him was through Nile.
What did he ask you to do?
He said...
I want to borrow your studio for an hour or so on the 10th, before you start preparing for the stream. Do not let anyone near the studio during this time. That includes you. All you need to do is keep the entrance unlocked, that's all. I'll pay you 5 million. If everything goes well, I'll pay you on the night of the 11th.
So me and the staff haven't met this Terror guy at all. I don't know what happened in the studio either. I had no idea that was gonna happen.
Come to Class 3A at Sekaba High. You'll get your money there.
Class 3A at Sekiba High.
Ryuki!
Yeah, let's go.
$11:55 p.m. Sekaba High. Uh-oh.
The director of Horodori Institute of Genetics, Chikara Horodori.
No way. It can't be.
Ryuki Chapter 2, Nothing to be Done. February 12th, Tuesday, 10:15 a.m. Ukumi Shrine. Oh, this is where Mizuki likes to go.
Mr. Date told me about this shrine. This place is so full of nature, just like Yoyagi Park. It's just calming here.
I see.
Tama, would you mind giving me some support?
What do you mean?
I've been thinking about Chikara's murder.
Are you sure you're okay, Ryuki?
What do you mean?
I feel like all of this has been taking a huge mental toll on you.
I'm fine. More importantly, can you recreate the crime scene for me? I just need to close my eyes, right?
Yeah, but... Fine. I'll play along. You are technically my master. I can't disobey your orders.
Thanks. Let's start then.
Close my eyeball. Alright.
It's perfect. It's just like the real thing.
I learned how to do 3D modeling in a correspondence course. Back when I was a student, my grandma told me I should learn a skill set.
Let's get some therapy. I need some therapy.
Don't be so stiff. Come a little closer.
What do you do while I sleep?
Tama, what do you do while I sleep?
I think about you. Managing your health, that sort of thing.
Bye.
Ryuki, can you not rub your face on it?
I'm not. Where is, Mame's chair? Look around as much as I can. Bored. No. Wait. Here we go.
Chikara's right side. The cross-section is stuck right onto the blackboard.
What's the estimated time of death?
Based on the time the body was discovered, that would make it about 4 hours ago.
So, around 8 p.m. on February 11th, right around the time we were meeting with Tokiko.
I'm sorry, Ryuki. This might freak you out, but there's something I have to tell you.
What?
Will you hear me out?
You're setting me up. What's the joke?
What?
Alright, what's the punchline?
The thing is, this corpse is so cowardly that...
It has no guts!
What?
I know. That was so bad. The joke was over before I even said it.
I know.
But I just had to do it. I mean, look, the corpse is completely missing its guts. I couldn't let this chance pass me by.
Looks like there aren't any other clues here.
The reason the corpse is on the blackboard is because it doesn't have internal organs anymore. The open space inside the body has a lower pressure than the outside. It's similar to how suction cups work. Huh? Huh?
Well, satisfied?
No. What about the security cameras at Sakaba High? Wait.
I checked the footage, but I didn't see anyone suspicious. Of course, that place is huge, so there are plenty of areas the security cameras don't cover.
Any cameras on campus?
None. Do you remember what Gen said? The security at Sakiba High is completely lacking.
About the now message.
I think he was lying about the money. Terror probably wanted someone to find Chikara's body.
You mean he wanted Chimpei to find it?
Not necessarily. It might have been for the police.
Oh.
Terror might have predicted that someone from the police would contact Jinpei.
Is Tara the culprit?
That's my assumption. I can't think of any other suspects.
Just who is this Terror?
I wouldn't be having so much trouble if I knew that.
It can't be Tokiko, can it? Tokiko was with me at Chikara's time of death, and she was in Okinawa during the incident with Jin.
Yeah, at the very least, it seems unlikely that she did it personally.
But something has been bothering me. I feel like Tokiko is involved somehow. Chikara was a member of NICE, and he knew about Bats 490. That's not all. The appearance of Jin's corpse was made to seem like a paranormal phenomenon, as if the same thing from the Philadelphia experiment had happened.
After all, we are living in nothing but a simulation. A false world created by a program.
Could she have done all this to give her claim credibility?
I don't know, but it's possible. In any case, let's go see Tokiko. I have to talk to her.
Understood. We've come this far. I'll back you up until you're satisfied.
Yes, please. Back me up. Nice. Japan branch. 11:20 a.m.
I've been expecting you. I thought you would be arriving soon.
What do you mean?
I knew you would come see me.
Buy the sunglasses.
These aren't sunglasses. It's a fairy's black bra.
What a degenerate.
As you know, this is the president's office at the NICE Japan branch.
The world is full of rubbish. Such things should all be washed away. That was my thinking when I designed this room.
You designed it?
Yes. The flow of water cleanses one's heart, just like the flow of time.
Anything suspicious about Tokiko?
Not really. She's a kind woman. But I obviously wouldn't tell you even if I did know something. As her secretary, it's part of my job to protect her secrets.
Mamoru is an excellent employee who faithfully fulfills his duties. I have complete trust in him.
I'm honored to hear that. I respect you from the bottom of my heart as well.
Gag.
An absolute pervert wearing a black bra on his face. Alright. Jin's right half didn't teleport.
I've solved the mystery, Miss Shigure. Jin's right half didn't teleport. It was just made to seem that way. It should have been obvious when you think about it. Teleportation? It's impossible. We live in a simulation? This is a fake world created by a program? Impossible. Simulation theory is nothing but occult nonsense. Just a ludicrous myth like UFOs, ghosts, and Kappa.
What?
I'm sure there are people who'd like to believe in these things. And there are groups who profit by making people believe.
Mr. Ryuki, it appears as though there's been some misunderstanding. We of NICE have nothing to do with this.
Are you sure about that? All the pieces would fit together if NICE is the one that made the QR video. The falsified paranormal phenomenon. What was written on the signboard. It all advances your agenda. Could it be that you wanted to spread the QR video by showing that sign along with the corpse on stream?
As I've told you, we are not the ones who made the QR video. What is the purpose of the QR video in the first place? Are you saying there is some message urging people to join NICE in it?
Do you know someone called Jinpei?
No, I don't.
Then do you know about Terror?
I've heard that name on the news, yes. This is about the culprit, is it not?
Yes, but...
I have absolutely no idea who it could be. I'm sorry I can't help you, but...
About Chikara's murder.
I know of the incident, of course. However...
Yes, I know you have an alibi. We were here, having a conversation during the time of Chikara Horadori's death. But that doesn't necessarily mean you're completely innocent. You are the president of NICE. Surely you have plenty of subordinates who can do your bidding.
Are you implying I ordered someone to kill him?
It's a possibility.
And what would be my motive?
Well...
Remember what Tokiko said. Chikara Horadori is an avid believer in the Order of Percent. Their order and NICE are heading in completely different directions.
Perhaps NICE and the Order of Percent are hostile.
I see. You're suggesting there was a conflict between organizations. It is true that NICE and the Order of Percent have differing beliefs. However, we are not at odds with one another. Both organizations believe in the simulation theory. In that respect, we are comrades.
What do NICE and the Order of Percent believe in?
We are living in a simulation, a false world. And from this false world, we seek emancipation. That is what NICE believes. On the other hand, the Order of Percent. We are living in a simulation, a false world. But they wish to remain imprisoned within it. Forever.
Forever?
Mr. Ryuki, have you ever played an open-world game where you play as a criminal?
Oh, so that's why, he was the man. Chikara was investigating, like, immortality and stuff.
A game that lets you rob, murder, blow things up, leave a trail of debris wherever you go. An absurd, heinous game where you can freely commit all sorts of horrible crimes.
I've never played anything like that, but I know what you mean.
Then you can understand. If this is a false world created by someone, then the Order of Percent believe they can do whatever they wish. To them, this place is a true utopia. A dream world where they're allowed to do anything they want with no real consequences.
That's why they want to live here forever?
Exactly.
I get it. That's why Chikara was researching immortality.
In theory, using Purge, even immortality is achievable. The ultimate dream that humanity has been yearning for thousands of years. It will soon become a reality. What do you think? Isn't that wonderful?
About Chikara's research on immortality.
I am aware that Chikara was very particular about immortality. However, I will say one thing. One must not believe in eternal youth. Eternal youth is a lie. By the way, Mr. Ryuki, do you remember what you said earlier? Simulation theory is nothing but occult nonsense. That is clearly false. The simulation theory is not occult. It falls within the realm of science. In fact, many esteemed scientists have given serious thought to the matter. The theory was originally proposed by a Swedish philosopher.
Science.
However, the concept has been around since long ago, even as far back as the days of Plato and Zhuangzi. This world may be an illusion. At least, there is no way to prove it isn't an illusion. There are great people throughout history who have held such ideas.
But there's no way to prove it is an illusion either, is there?
No, there is plenty of science to support it. The holographic principle, theory of relativity, the measurement problem in quantum theory can also be considered proof.
What's up? What do you vow to protect? My dream. Don't give up. I'm rooting for you. The Swedish philosophers claim.
I'd like to ask you one thing. Beings that are far more intelligent and advanced than we humans. Do you believe a civilization of such beings exists anywhere in this world? And by this world, I mean all possible worlds in the entire universe, including those outside of our own.
Well, somewhere out there, probably.
I agree. Taking that into consideration, we're left with 3 possibilities. 1. Civilization hasn't reached a level of technology advanced enough to create a simulation that can't be distinguished from reality. 2. Civilization has reached a level of technology advanced enough to accomplish this, but it hasn't for some reason.
I know I keep stopping, but I need to absorb what they're saying. Hmm.
3. Civilization has reached that level of technology and has no strong reason not to use it. Therefore, they've proceeded with creating an intricate simulation. Which of these do you think is most likely?
Are you saying it's 3?
That is what a famous Swedish philosopher believed, at least. He further explains, that civilization must have run simulations millions or even trillions of times. In which case, it would make sense to believe our world would be included in one of those simulations.
You're saying it's far more likely that we're one of the countless simulated worlds, rather than a world that exists in the one and only reality. Do I have that right?
Yes.
Additionally, the simulation...
Even light cannot escape a black hole. I'm sure you've heard this before.
Right, the simulation in the real world may be a simulation itself, kind of like a Matryoshka doll. But just so you know, I'm not saying I believe in the simulation theory. The simulation theory isn't too credible because of this Matryoshka aspect.
Information is the same. It cannot escape a black hole. It's known that the amount of information trapped in this way is not derived from the volume of the black hole, but the surface area. Considering this, you can conclude that information in a 3-dimensional space is stored in the boundary of its 2-dimensional surface. In other words, all information stored in this universe is encoded in a single flat plane, just like a hologram. Regarding gravity and other physical processes, they can be completely accounted for through the laws of physics defined by the boundary surface. Let's take a character from an action game, for example. When that character falls, you may think he was pulled to the ground by gravity. However, gravity does not actually exist in the game world, only code that was written in the program. The character's body is merely made to show as if it fell based on its code.
You think this world is the same?
The holographic principle is not a theory. It is a principle. It has already been mathematically proven.
The processing speed problem.
Say this world really is a simulation. Then that would mean a computer or something that's running the simulation exists somewhere, right? But it doesn't seem realistic that everything that happens in the universe could be derived by calculation.
Yes, you are right. However, there is no need to calculate every phenomenon, only what observers see and experience. Take the measurement problem in quantum theory. It explains the inexplicable phenomenon observed in the double-slit experiment. Quantum matter appears as particles when observed, and as waves when not observed. For the latter, its position cannot be specified because it exists as a stochastic wave.
I just need my brain to keep up. Doesn't seem realistic. Okay.
Therefore, it must be calculated and processed as the entire wave, and is impossible to reduce. The faster an object moves, or as the effects of gravity increase along with the increase in mass, time progresses slower, as I'm sure you know.
And that's related to processing speed?
Yes. When the load during calculation is increased, a phenomenon akin to a processing failure occurs. That is why nothing can exceed the speed of light. The calculation wouldn't be able to catch up if acceleration is infinite. I see.
Ah.
Then let us leave it at that.
No! Why do I keep fucking up? No. No. I'm gonna go back. We have to go back. Once you clear Somnium. Why does she look crazy? Somewhere. Just hang on. There's stuff that I wanna do. Just save it for like 20 seconds. Go, go, go! I hate that I fucked that up.
Welcome.
Right.
I'm the Mr. Reed.
You.
It was a heat of the moment thing, but I ended up quitting my job. I don't regret punching that scumbag, but what am I going to do now? I've got 10 children to think about.
10?
What?
10?
A job? With the conditions I requested? Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do anything, as long as it's not illegal.
You have 10 children? Wait. You reload that real quick. Go, 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 go! And then we'll go back to where we were. We'll do that part again.
Welcome. I hear.
She knows.
What is going on here?
Maybe she's not thinking about anything at all.
She just looked at her.
Her mind is completely blank?
Maybe she reached a state of selflessness.
That's fucking weird. Alright, let's go. Back to the story. We were doing this before I fucked up. We'll just do a quick rush to get back to where we were. Or maybe I'll just listen because that was a lot for my brain to comprehend.
I've been
What do you...
The symbol of knives. There are 4 They represent the... That is yet another meaning.
What's this though?
These, it's a...
What?
Not that
That's
I have...
I'm a respect. As
The... Snap. You... The flow... Just...
Alright.
No.
Then do you know about... Yeah. I've solved... It was just made to... It's real... Just... I'm... And... All... The fault... Could it... As... What are you...
I know of the incident.
Yes, we were. But you are.
Chikara, there.
Perhaps I did have both in.
Right.
We and from on the other hand, we but for I've then if then to that.
In theory. What?
I am aware that you, however, one must not return.
Okay, okay.
By the way, Mr. Ryuki, do you remember what you said earlier? Simulation theory is nothing but occult nonsense. That is clearly false. The simulation theory is not occult. In fact, many esteemed scientists. The theory was originally, however, the concept has been around since long ago. This world may be an illusion. There are great people throughout.
But there's no way to prove it is an illusion.
No, the measure.
Right, here we go. Holographic principle.
Even light cannot escape a black hole. Information is the same. It's known that the amount of information. Considering this, you can conclude that in other words, just like a regarding gravity and other physical processes, they can be completely accounted for through the laws of physics defined by the boundary surface. Let's take a character from an act. What, however, only the character.
You think this?
The holographic. It is already. I'd like to ask you, beings that are far. Do you believe a civil and by this world?
Well, somewhere out.
I agree. Taking that into one,
Are you?
That's in which
Yours? Do I?
Yes.
Yeah, I read that one.
Say this world, and that would it?
Yes. However, there is no need to calculate every phenomenon. Only what observers see and experience. Take the measurement problem and quantum theory. It explains the inexplicable phenomenon observed in the double-slit experiment. Quantum matter appears as particles when observed, and as waves when not observed. For the latter, its position cannot be specified because it exists as a stochastic wave. Therefore, it must be calculated and processed as the entire wave, and is impossible to reduce. The faster an object moves, or as the effects of gravity increase along with the increase in mass, time progresses slower.
And that's related to processing speed?
Yes. When the load during calculation is increased, a phenomenon akin to a processing failure occurs. That is why nothing can exceed the speed of light. The calculation wouldn't be able to catch up if acceleration is infinite.
Right. Let me explain the double slit experiment. We shoot a ray of light toward a board with two slits with a screen behind it. This causes the rays to be distorted to look like stripes. This is because the light has the property of a wave. Then what would happen if we shot light molecules one at a time? The light molecules will show up as a dot on the screen. By continuously doing this, the stripes reappear. Why is this? The light molecules are only being shot one by one, so the board shouldn't have an effect. The next part of this experiment was done using a detection device to see which slit the molecule went through. This caused the stripes to disappear and only two lines appeared on the screen. Isn't that interesting? When it's not being observed, they appear as waves, but as soon as you try to observe it, they appear as lines. This is the gist of the detection problem in molecular theory. That's a nice what?
I see. Then let us leave it at that.
Yeah, okay.
In any case, there is no denying that the simulation theory is true. But unlike Chikara, I have no interest in the concept of immortality, because my objective is to tear at the seams of this world and emancipate us all.
So you mean dying?
No. Death and emancipation are completely different. I have no desire to commit suicide, though I would be fine with dying at any time.
Because this world isn't real.
There is that, yes. However, there is another reason.
What is it?
If I wish to do so, I can resurrect myself. We are living in a false world created by a program. Therefore, if we can rewrite its code, we can create miracles, like reincarnation, or even bringing someone who has already passed back to life.
Has this woman lost it? Ryuki, you were right. There's clearly a lot of reasons to be suspicious of Tokiko.
Yeah. Let's check with Wingsync.
I don't trust her. She is fucking crazy. Hi, Zarya. She's fucking insane. Alright. I tried to Wingsync her before. She fucking knows. She fucking knew. She knew what I was trying to do. She knows. The Cyclops killer? Oh.
I saw everything. If you don't do as I say, I'm sure you know where this is going.
What is this?
Oh, that's okay. I hope you're having fun. I wish I got to play Elder Scrolls. I bought it a long time ago to play with my friend. But it was a bad experience. And then I just never played again. But I would like to get back into it. I tried to download it a while ago, but it's such a big download. I was just like, no.
Looks like Tokiko is blackmailing someone.
What is it she saw?
I don't know. This is as far as we can get through Wingsync.
Then...
Yes, let's get a deeper look into her mind, using a regular sync.
I don't think it's crossplay though. Like, if you're on PC and I'm on PlayStation, could we play together? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not crossplay. Because I looked into it to see about, because Prinny was playing it, but the answer was no, I think. You're coming with us, Tokiko.